more workers at starting salaries near $50,000 a year. Nearby Elkhart, once down on its luck, is now high on the hog, with a bustling downtown and a local KFC offering a $150 hiring bonus. So what's driving the revived RV industry? Low interest rates and gas prices and a renewed wanderlust.
I just love being on the road.
Andy Littlejohn added something else.
Romance of the road, meeting new people, that's very important.
At a time of deep divisions in this country, Americans may once again find common ground on the road. Dean Reynolds, CBS News, Middlebury, Indiana.
That is the CBS Evening News tonight. CBS This Morning will have the latest on those dangerous and fast-moving wildfires as winds pick up overnight. For now, I'm Jeff Glor. Thanks for watching. Good night.
The battle is on.
Enough is enough.
We just had to leave the building because there was an aftershock. This is the third young white shark that we've seen brought on this lift just today. And behind me is the scene of another mass shooting. Worshippers in their small town church. The surf has really picked up behind us. 8-foot waves. What do you do? Better evacuate.
On the scene, on the story, News on 6 starts now.
I thought that there was another meth lab going up.
First at 6, neighbors are frustrated after a fire in West Tulsa. They tell us while the fire itself was minor, the problem that goes along with it is a much larger issue.
News on 6's Aaron Conrad is live on the scene for us tonight. Aaron?
Well, Terry and Craig, the fire happened in an outbuilding just behind this boarded up house here off of West 3rd Street South. And neighbors here in the area say they are sick and tired of these kinds of problems.
Tulsa firefighters worked to put out a fire in this outbuilding behind an abandoned home in West Tulsa this afternoon. On the street, a man detained by Tulsa County Sheriff's deputies. But this scene doesn't shock the neighbors.
I thought, oh great, again.
Alicia Smith grew up here off of West 3rd Street and says when she moved back home a year ago, she noticed a change.
We moved back, there's a lot of homeless people, there's a lot of strange looking characters just roaming around, shady, like they're up to no good.
And that's exactly what neighbors think happened here at this fire. Someone up to no good. In fact, Alton Smith, whose family has lived here since 1953, says the problems are constant.
In the past 2 years, our house has been broke into a couple of times. Our garage in the back has been broken into at least 5 times.
Just today, Alton says he was back in court over the last time his home was burglarized. The Smith family doesn't exactly want trouble. Alton and another member of the family are in wheelchairs, and Alicia has 2 17-month-old babies. They say they have enough to worry about.
It's hard to think that this is where I grew up, and now I don't feel safe with my children here.
And neighbors say they saw squatters running from the outbuilding after it caught fire, but fire investigators are still working to determine what caused it. We're also working to determine what exactly, if anything, if the man shown in that video who was detained by Tulsa County deputies, if he was arrested and what for. For now, we're live on the scene on the story in West Tulsa. Aaron Conrad, News on 6.
A jury sentences a man to life in prison for raping a woman in a wheelchair. Now, a previous jury found Daniel Kelly guilty of the 2015 rape and sentenced him to 20 years in prison. But an appeals court ruled Kelly deserved a new sentence, so a new jury was seated yesterday. The new jury deliberated only 10 minutes before sentencing Kelly to life in prison.
An example of 2 juries in Tulsa County doing the right thing and finding a very violent man guilty of rape and sentencing him now for the rest of his life.
The victim in this case passed away from health issues before the first trial.
Well, around eastern Oklahoma, there's another cold front coming. Today wasn't too bad, but take a look at what's going on just to our north. At this time, it doesn't look like much, but there's some really cold air, and this is a little bit of rain-snow mix. Guess what? That's trying to slide to the southeast. Kind of an interesting little picture of what's happening. As far as the chance of snow, there's a chance of a few flurries. I'll talk about that in a few moments. Temperatures now have dropped into the 40s. It's going to be a free fall later tonight. And some of the coldest temperatures of the season are coming our way, so be prepared for that. Also, the timing for fire danger, which is now popping back up, and the Christmas outlook. We're doing the countdown. Will it snow or not? Details in the forecast shortly.
A family is without a home tonight after their rural Mays County house caught fire. A neighbor says the fire department just couldn't get there in time to save it. News on 6's Taylor Newcomb is on the story in Strang.
Terry Midget says the second she realized her neighbor's house was on fire, she called 911. But she says living in such a rural part of the state, it took them about half an hour to get here. What's left of Josh Hopper's house is still smoldering more than 24 hours later.
And it took quite a while to put it out.
His neighbor Terry says she was on her way home when she noticed something burning.
I turned down the dirt road to come to the houses, and I thought like they were burning brush. And about halfway down the road, I seen it was really black smoke.
She says she immediately parked and found Hopper, who'd had to jump out of a bedroom window. The next thing she did was call 911.
By the time they got here, it was completely, in flames. It was almost gone by the time they got here.
Terry sent me these pictures showing what state the house was in when she called 911 and the state it was in when the fire department showed up. Hopper tells us the home is a total loss. On the scene on the story near Strang in Mays County, Taylor Newcomb, News on 6.
There is growing concern tonight about an Oklahoma woman who has not been seen in a month and a half. Stillwater police say Darian Hudson was last seen on October 22nd. Since then, she hasn't shown up to work or been active on social media. Her family says she doesn't have a car. They say she may have been suffering from a mental health crisis. Tulsa police want your help identifying 3 people they say used fraudulent coupons to get merchandise from stores. The Tulsa Police Department posted these pictures on their Facebook page. They say 2 of the women appear to be a mother-daughter team. If you recognize any of them, call Crime Stoppers at 918-596-COPS.
We are hearing more and more reports of mail theft, but the Postal Service says it's likely because more neighbors are reporting it on social media. Still, they say it's always a good idea to take basic precautions.
Get the mail out every day. It's very tempting, maybe not to walk to the road or walk to the apartment complex and get your mail, but you're leaving it there for someone else to potentially get, so get your mail every day.
The Postal Service can now email you pictures of your mail each day to make sure you get what's delivered. We have that link and lots more tips for you online.
A Texas developer plans to spend $3 million to rebuild part of a South Tulsa shopping center. News on 6's Emery Bryan is live on the story at 68th and Memorial. Emery?
Well, the developer wants to build Tulsa's first movie theater with a restaurant that serves food and alcohol directly to the seats.
Without a single drop of rain falling from the sky.
A sunny, bright, clear day, and we were being flooded.
The 21st and Garnett area quickly became drenched thanks to 2 water main breaks.
It's a mess.
Obviously the wrong tape there, but this developer from Texas wants to transform part of this shopping center here in South Tulsa into a destination movie theater. He would basically be demolishing some of this property right here, rebuilding a movie theater here, and that would have 14 lanes of bowling, a full restaurant, and a bar. This plan is something that could happen as soon as next year, late next year is when the developer hopes to have this open. Reporting live on the scene on the story in South Tulsa, Emery Bryan, News on 6.
Hundreds of Broken Arrow homeowners will soon be able to participate in curbside recycling. The City Council approved 2 pilot programs that will run for 4 months. The city will test the 2 methods for collecting recyclables. One would continue collecting trash in bags, but would add a plastic cart just for recycling. The other program would use 2 carts, one for trash, one for recycling. The city will gather information on which method folks like best.
Bartlesville voters will decide more than $16 million in bond issues next year. The City Council approved putting the questions on the ballot. The money would pay for $8 million in park and recreational improvements, $5 million for street repairs, nearly $2 million for facility upgrades, and just more than $1 million for drainage projects. The bond election is set for March 6th.
We're following more of today's top stories right now on our News on 6 app, including the investigation into possible sexual battery on the TU campus. What the university is telling students and staff tonight.
Also, open the app to find out how a water main break impacted several Tulsa businesses today.
And next at 6 o'clock, how some Tulsa officers are bringing holiday cheer to families affected by domestic violence.
Mornings can be tough.
We've got rain coming down, issues in the traffic. We've got breaking news every time we turn around.
When the weather won't cooperate.
When you step outside, you're going to feel this.
Traffic is a mess.
Drivers get off of 169 northbound is a parking lot.
And there's news you need to know.
Stray bullets have been hitting homes.
The victim who was hit by a car.
We're there with you.
People responsible for vandalizing these string of cars.
3 juries have already heard this case.
Grab the rain gear.
The ultimate morning breaking news team on 6 in the morning. News on 6 is brought to you by Contour from Cox. Control your TV experience.
Dinner with friends, gotta bring some food. Not a great cook, but don't wanna be rude.
Holiday lights are the perfect touch. May have done just a bit too much.
Get on the Holiday Road in a Honda Civic. See your dealer for great holiday deals during the Happy Honda Days sales event.
Start your holiday celebration with lots and lots of cash. Indigo Sky Casino is giving away the cash and free play every day in December. Come win your share of over $200,000 in total cash and free play prizes. It's the season of winning. Where everyone goes, Indigo, Highway 60 west of Seneca, Missouri.
Dazzling lights and sights. The Lantern Light Festival. Hundreds of handcrafted Chinese lanterns in a variety of themes, plus music, food, and children's activities. The Lantern Light Festival at River West Festival Park. Opening Friday. LanternLightFestival.com.
Let's go to Joe's. Give them a smile. Call for your free catalog. 800-256-JOE'S. Drive safely and come and see us.
Buy your clothes at Eskimo Joe.
People should make the drive to Owasso to come experience what true customer service is like. When you come in, you're treated like family, like one of our own family.
You know, we've got people that have been in the organization for a long time. All of us know what's expected, and we know that you know, if you can't do it right, it's not worth doing at all.
We're not trying just to sell them something. We want to always follow up with that customer.
That's our goal, is not only how well can we take care of you the first time and earn your business, but when we see you back again and again, that's when we know we're doing our job.
A Texas developer has some big plans for a mall near 71st and Memorial.
News on 6's Emery Bryan has that story.
There are plenty of businesses open in the shopping center at 68th and Memorial, but also plenty of empty storefronts. Inside the Baskin-Robbins store, the cake business is flourishing, but the owner says business is slowing down, and it's not just the weather.
During the weekdays, there's not much happening. It's really quiet during the weekdays. Our busiest times are the weekends.
He's hopeful a redevelopment will bring more customers for everyone. The developer's plan focuses on just the middle of the U-shaped shopping center that surrounds a large parking lot, the existing movie theater, and Windsor Market. The new project is called Synergy Tulsa, a destination movie theater with a restaurant, bar, and 14 lanes of bowling. The developer says it's what gets young people out spending money.
They want to have an experience, and they want to have an experience when they shop, and they want to have an experience when they're entertained. And we're the modern day experience where you've got movies and dine-in theater and bowling and escape rooms and things that you can't do online.
The City Council looked at the plans and is likely to approve a tax rebate for the developer that encourages new uses for declining shopping centers. It could amount to $500,000 over 10 years from new sales tax generated by the project. The ice cream store owner is confident a new theater will bring in more customers for everyone nearby.
People are not going to rush to see a 2-3-year-old movie, you know. If you had the new Star Wars coming out, for example, there'd be a queue outside.
That's Emery Bryan reporting. Some Tulsa officers are making the holidays brighter for some families affected by domestic violence. The Fraternal Order of Police Lodge partnered with Domestic Violence Intervention Services to donate gifts to 5 families. Officers hope the gifts make a difference to those families fleeing abusers.
It's kind of a way to give back and to people that have seen us in bad situations, and this is kind of a way to make it a little bit easier for them.
Divis says the Tulsa community stepped up to help nearly 50 families this year.
It's chilly right now on our Osage Casino Skycam network, and it is about to get colder.
Our Oklahoma weather experts are tracking the coldest air of the season, headed to Green Country tomorrow. Trav tells us just how long that cold air will stick around.
Hi, I'm Steve Bayshore, General Manager of Buffalo Run Casino and Resort. Every casino has slot machines, blackjack tables, bars, and restaurants. What makes Buffalo Run Casino and Resort different? Our team members.
Hi, I'm David with Player Development. Let me and my team get tickets to your next concert or special evening.
I'm Whitney. Let me pay out your next jackpot. I'm Alex. Let me serve you something tasty to eat.
Buffalo Run Casino and Resort, Miami, Oklahoma, where our team members make it more fun at the run. Come see us soon.
The Eagles, live in concert. Performing over 4 decades of hits. Take it to the limit. VOK Center, June 17th. Get tickets this Friday at 10 a.m. at livenation.com. The Eagles, Hotel California. The 40th Anniversary Deluxe Edition is available everywhere now. For VIP packages and more, go to eagles.com.
Bring your passion. Bring your eagerness, your initiative, your drive. Big plans, clever thinking, hard work, curiosity, and dreams. Most of all, bring your ambition. Because whether you're on your way to a 4-year university or a new career, TCC is the smart way to invest more in you.
Really? Hello, Heat and Air. Yeah, how does Monday sound, ma'am? No, ma'am, I don't have a shot at getting out there this weekend. You're gonna have to call Air Comfort Solutions. Yeah.
Okay. A $99.95 tune-up from Air Comfort Solutions today keeps a breakdown away. Your winning call, aircomfortsolutions.net, 743-2300.
IHOP has new cheesecake stuffed French toast. Made with creamy cheesecake, topped with apples and toffee, strawberries, or cookies and cream made with Oreo cookie pieces. Now with IHOP and Go, order online and get $5 off your first order of $25 or more.
The holidays are the time to share your love out loud. Give your loved ones the gift of connection from Bravado Wireless. With our unlimited wireless plan with unlimited talk, text, and data for only $40. All on the best network available. Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection. Restrictions apply.
If it's on your wish list to save up to 75% off original MSRP on your next vehicle, find your way to Jim Glover Chevrolet on the River today. We have a massive selection of pre-owned vehicles and we're closing out the year with huge discounts. For example, save up to 50% off original MSRP on this GMC Acadia for only $21,940. Plus our pre-owned vehicles come with engines for life and a 72-hour exchange. Jim Glover Chevrolet on the River, I-44 in the Arkansas River or jimglover.com.
'Tis the season for giving gifts.
A fake hidden Muni idol.
Oh. And spending time with the family.
This is so beautiful to watch.
New Survivor, CBS tonight.
Unless we figure a way out of here, we're all gonna die.
My heroes dress in black.
Thanks for trusting my team. New SWAT, CBS Thursday, 10/9 Central.
Some Green Country High School seniors found out today they've been accepted to the University of Tulsa.
TU delivered a surprise announcement to students at several area high schools today. That's one way to find out. News on 6 was there as some students at Edison got the good news. TU's president and staff members were also on hand, as well as Goldie, the university's K-9 ambassador.
Now, the Oklahoma weather expert, Travis Meyer.
And that was awesome, and this was awesome. I had the opportunity to meet Juan Rodriguez from Greater Tulsa Associated Realtors and David DeMont from Shaw Homes, and we were down at Yale Cleaners on Brookside, where they delivered over 100 coats. Most of them were new. They started this project 3 months ago. They had a Christmas party yesterday. We are now at 6,500 coats. We're a little over halfway to the goal of where we need to be, but I want to thank the folks at Greater Tulsa Association of Realtors, and they have the name Greater for obvious reasons, because they are great. They also do backpack for kids, and that was a Christmas tree bag that was totally full. It was amazing. So again, thank you, folks. We greatly appreciate it. Shaw Homes and Greater Tulsa Associated Realtors, and you can do the same thing. Yale Cleaners, drop them off anytime. All right, and there's a good reason that we need them, because there's even a chance of a snow flurry late tonight or tomorrow morning. That's a sign a little taste of winter is coming into town, and I mean it is a cold taste. Not since January have we had this cold weather coming in, so this is a cold shot. Not going to last. But we're doing our countdown to Christmas now, 19 days away as we get so close, and it just hasn't quite felt like it to me, but it's getting there. Tomorrow will feel like it's winter. Our chances of snow cover and also of snowfall now have dropped another percentage chance as we continue to get closer. We're looking at the data. Wintry mix is down as well. You know, normally it's about 5% chance, so we're dropped off considerably. There is a chance of some precipitation at this point. We're going to have to see a big turnaround because we're still looking at temperatures that'll be in the upper 40s and maybe some 50s. Could even be warmer than that right before Christmas. So we'll be watching that and keep you updated. Don't forget the Christmas parade. Tulsa Christmas parade is at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, not in the evening. So it's at 2 in the afternoon if you're going to be at the Tulsa Christmas parade. There's a whole bunch of Christmas parades this weekend. We're going to be at a lot of them. Hope you join us for that. Tomorrow, though, wow, talk about some cold weather. Yeah. These are wind chills tomorrow morning. Wind chills at 7 o'clock in the morning when a lot of kids are getting up or you're getting ready to go to work. This is frigid cold, and it's just a blast, not going to last. But the big thing is that we were kind of set up for a big fall here as temperatures hit 78, our record high, and then we've been kind of flirting around a little bit cooler weather, and then we drop off tomorrow. Seriously cold. So it's a wardrobe warning for you to make sure that you have the right coat on tomorrow for the kiddos. It's going to feel a lot like Christmas or winter tomorrow. Right now it looks like Christmas. 47 degrees. We look at Guthrie Green. 39% humidity. Dew point at 23. Pressure is rising at this moment. Most of the metro temperatures now falling off fairly quick. We're at 40 at Claremore, still hanging on 47 in Tulsa with 50 at Jinx, Sand Springs, and also Glenpool. And across eastern Oklahoma, pretty much same story. Some temperatures really getting cold now. 38 in Veneta, 39 in Pawhuska, as well as at Tahlequah, 34 at Poto. And as colder air comes in tonight, the winds are going to pick up out of the north. That's great timing for that. Actual temperatures will be in the low to mid 20s across the area, so that doesn't sound too bad, but that's wind chills. Remember, I just showed you the single digits to teens. That's what it's going to feel like. And tomorrow afternoon, this isn't a morning low, this is an afternoon high. Temperatures will be in the 30s. So we're talking some seriously cold air, and that cold air is going to continue to pile across the area as we go through tomorrow night. But it rebounds and then things get better. The only negative we have right now is the fire danger is going to continue to be moderate to high. If you get a chance, don't burn. Because we do have burn bans in effect in Sequoia, also Haskell and LaFleur County, so that is illegal to do. And it's for good reason, because it's going to be bone dry for a while. 41, as by the time we go on into the morning hours, 24, and that is cold, followed by 33 at noontime. That's a noontime temperature. I want to point this out one more time. 36 for the high tomorrow. That is followed by temperatures that are generally going to be ranging a little bit better by Sunday and Monday, and then we can see back to colder weather again next week. All right, that's a look at your 7-day planner. We will be right back.
So, should we get out of here?
Absolutely. You know, this man dreams about calculus all day long.
Don't let your glasses kill the mood.
At Stanton Optical, you get 2 pairs of eyeglasses for $59.95 plus a free eye exam.
Buy quality pre-owns with a warranty for less than 10 grand at Jim Norton Chevy in Broken Arrow. That's barely driven quality pre-owns with a warranty for less than $10,000. Hurry, shop imports, domestics, economy cars, sports cars, and over 100 pre-owned trucks starting at less than 10 grand. Plus, Jim Norton Chevy is doing more with our exclusive pre-owned warranty.
Come on, Tulsa. Who does all that on pre-owned vehicles?
Jim Norton Chevy in Broken Arrow.
The Oklahoma lottery has changed. We know you wanted more.
Inspired by winners, created for players, a whole new experience. And just in time for the holidays, 2 brand new scratchers, Peppermint Payout, and Holiday Cash. The evolution has arrived. More prizes, more winners, a better lottery.
The Eagles, live in concert.